So we have the Hawks against the Nets, and it was a fun one. We started in the third quarter with a alley-oop to Onyeka Okongwu from Trae Young because we had a really fun fourth quarter, and I want to get through most of that because it was the most important part of the game. And Bogdanovic was spectacular tonight. 22 points was just the driving force of this win for the Hawks, and the box score just says everything, which we'll get to. Cam Johnson with a three-pointer here, and he was spectacular. Makes it a three-point game here in the fourth quarter. Michael Bridges gets to the free throw line. He makes it a one-point game, and it was just all night long, man. They were relentless back and forth in this game. Here, DeJounte Murray gets the ball late. Clock situation, bang! Three-pointer from DeJounte Murray. He was spectacular offensively tonight and had some really great defensive moments also, even though not much defense was played. But here he gets the great steal on a Cam Thomas pass, and he himself takes it in after some really weird fumbling of the ball. He did goaltending, and despite all that, 8-point lead with a minute to go, the Hawks managed to blow it and leave Cam Johnson open. But you know what time it is, baby. You already know. Ice Trae. He hits the game winner! Game time! And it was spectacular. Just the moment Trae Young needed in this season. Great celebration also, love it. The vibes were spectacular here in the Hawks arena, and it is the moment the Hawks needed probably to turn this season around, in my honest opinion. Just what the doctor ordered, and yeah, it was special. And it was beautiful because Vince Carter said, as he was commentating game time before Trae even shot it, and just a much needed win for the Hawks, much needed moment for Trae Young, who has had a somewhat of a down season. 34 points, 8 assists for Trae, 12 of 26 from the field, the game winner. Much needed, man. This might be the moment where the season starts to really turn around for the Hawks. Even though they have been winning a lot of these games prior to this, I think winning this one after firing the coach, after getting a huge win against Cleveland, is exactly what the Hawks needed for a season turnaround. DeJounte Murray with 28 points, 12 of 21 from the field, spectacular game from him. The other starters weren't great. John Collins, DeAndre Hunter and Clint Capella weren't great, but they didn't play that many minutes thanks to Bogdanovic being spectacular. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 7 of 11 from the field, 5 3-pointers made. Plus 28 on the night, but it was just, you could see it how well they played when he was on the floor. Sadiq Bey, despite having some dumb fouls, had an okayish game, played really solid. He still gets lost on, especially late on Cam Johnson, he did get lost. But yeah, Onyeka Okongwu with 10 also off the bench. He's been playing much better than Clint Capella, and it's great to see them just play him more because he's one hell of a young player. And for the Nets, it's about Cam Johnson, 27 points, 10 of 15. Then Michael Bridges with 24, he was really good. Spencer Dinwiddie with 20 was also really solid. Dorian Finney-Smith with 12, 8 and 3 had one of his better games so far as a Net. Otherwise, the defense has been really rough for the Nets, which is weird to see, especially considering how much talent they have on the defensive end. And the offense has been solid, so far they live in an upside-down world, but they have had a rough stretch right now after the All-Star break, so we'll have to wait and see how they measure up against, if they can hold on to this playoff play-in seat. Well, play-in, I think they are guaranteed to at least be in the play-in unless they lose every game, right? But they had a really good solid lead and they can really easily lose it and get back to the plane, which I probably expect, to be honest with you.